process at this point, but should we go in? How do you feel like with the week of practices you've had since your injury?
Yeah, I feel good. We're ready to go. I also don't know how Sandy's doing, so we'll wait and see how he is, and we'll go from there.
What stands out to you about Kendra delivering as a practice partner today?
Oh, it was great. We had that little conditioning stint together in the minors, and it was a good practice today.
Learn anything about him during your time with the Marlies?
He's a good defenseman. That's about it. Yeah, we work well together.
Jordie, what are you seeing in the group right now? The way the wins, I mean, having a couple losses there. What are you seeing in the group?
Yeah, just relentless. Giving the opponent a hard game for sure. The boys got some confidence. We're moving the puck well. We just got to keep it going. Good, perfect.
John, what stood out about the performance last night, being able to correct things from the games, 2 games ago?
I think we just, really stuck, I think, to our identity and the way we need to play. And just, I thought we checked and defended really strong, and because of that, we started to generate our offense from there. Obviously, very good team. Obviously, have accomplished a lot and elite players, so you really got to be on it from the drop of the puck right until the final buzzer. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that. It's never a perfect night, but against a team like that, the way we pressured the puck, the pace we played with, and able to cause turnovers and eventually earn our chances and get rewarded for it.
Hey John, if things have been going well, and tomorrow's only one game, how key is it to go into a little break here with another victory?
Yeah, I mean, every game's important, and no doubt be our longest layoff of the year between games and obviously away from the rink. So, you want to end it on a good note, especially this time of year, being at home. And, guys are always excited about getting a chance to have an afternoon game, kind of just get up and get at it. So, no doubt want to build off last night and know we're going to be challenged tomorrow and what Philly brings. So, no doubt build on last night and back up those 2 points. Another good effort tomorrow.
How much do you like where the team is right now? You go back and everything.
Yeah, I think everything is. We've had our own sorts of adversity, whether just not getting results early, our play not being as consistent. Obviously, we've had our fair share of injuries so far, and each part of the team has kind of really stepped up and rallied around that. And I think. The chemistry and I think the group here just continuing to really come together and grow and the way we need to play to have success and slowly we're getting more and more bodies back, especially key players, so which is exciting. But yeah, I think everyone has just played at a really high level and it's been team efforts, just consistently throughout our lineup, contributions from everywhere, which in the long run you think is going to obviously pay off and help us as the season goes on.
What stands out to you about Dryden Hunt?
Yeah, I don't know him well. I've heard a lot about. I think he's just a really likable guy. Guys really enjoy playing with him and having him around the locker room. And a lot's been talked about. Just I think his size and his work ethic. Hasn't maybe gotten rewarded offensively, but does a lot of good things and works extremely hard. So whether it's 50-50 pucks, closing time and space, making positive impact on the game that way. Obviously can be very good for our group and excited to get him here and in the fold. Thank you.
First day feel?
I felt good, yeah. It was nice to get in. I got in late last night, so it's nice to get a skate in and meet some of the guys, feel a little more comfortable.
How'd you learn about the trade?
I found out on, 2 days ago. I was ready for the morning skate and just got a call from CMAC, and that was it actually, yeah.
What was your initial reaction?
I was shocked just because I'd only been in Colorado for didn't even seem like 2 months, so a little bit of shock, but really excited to be here.
When you're told you're coming to this team, what goes through your mind? The success the Leafs have had this season, that sort of thing. Right?
Yeah, it's kind of the same feeling when I got picked up by Colorado. Just a really good team. You're a little bit nervous to come in. They've been playing so well, so you don't want to disrupt anything. But just really excited. I'm a Canadian guy, and playing in Canadian City is pretty special. So I'm excited about it.
What are you hoping to bring to the group?
Just energy, solid two-way game. Obviously, try and chip in when I can, but like I said, the team's been playing really well, so just kind of slide in wherever and contribute where I can.
I know you're absorbing everything, but what stood out about your line mates in Joey and Conte?
Yeah, it's the first day, so they seem like skilled players, fast, speedy. It's just one practice, so I don't want to put too much thought into it, but it should be good.
We know you know Michael from time in Arizona. Do you know anybody else, or did you come across any?
No, not really. I went to Notre Dame with Morgan Riley. We were on different teams, but have that brief connection. But yeah, it's a lot of new faces.
That's going back a few years.
Yeah, that's way back. Yep.
What do you hope to bring then to the, like, we know what kind of player you are, that, you know, the fourth line grip that's sort of in Dryden, is that what you expect to bring?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, you see just skill and talent in this room. I'm not coming here to, be a skill guy by any means, but I'm just trying to bring energy, be good on the forecheck. Like I said, just chip in where I can, and it should be good. The team's buzzing, so yeah.
Michael said don't sleep on your offense. He said that it's kind of one of the underrated parts of your game. Do you feel that you've been snake bitten at times in that regard, even if you are bringing some of the other elements?
Yeah, I think when you're in this league and things don't go right away, I think you got the stick a little bit tighter. Maybe snake bitten isn't the right word, but hopefully with more opportunity and more chances, and you just got to take advantage of it. So I wouldn't say it's coming here to contribute by any means, but in the past in the American League and in junior, everybody kind of contributes. So.
Anything stand out to you about the difference of the practices?
We just fly through practice. It's nice. The music was a nice touch. I like that. It kind of takes the pressure off a little bit. We just kind of flew through practice, didn't go to the board much. Guys are flying, so it was a really good pace.
What was Michael like in the room back in the day in Arizona?
Similar to here. Yeah. When I was in Arizona, he got called up midway through, and only took him a couple days to be the real bunts. So, similar guy. He's great though. He's awesome for the room, and kind of brings that lighthearted attitude, and it's good to have him around.
Who was your team growing up?
I grew up in Nelson, BC, so I watched the Canucks quite a bit. But you're always watching Toronto on Saturdays, so the Canucks were my team back then. All right, guys. Yeah.
Sheldon, what stands out to you about Dryden Hunt in the one practice that you've had with him here?
I got good energy, lots of personality to him. Had a couple conversations with him, and I think he's excited to be here. I think he's got a general excitement about him in general with his demeanor, which I think is always good, especially as you come in as a depth player and all of that. I think you got good energy and a good vibe about you. I think that endears you to your teammates and everything like that, and it's all part of having a shorter adjustment period of time. And for him, we've got obviously the break right around the corner here, so today was a good chance for him to get acclimated. He's not going to play tomorrow, but we'll have him involved in our warm-up and our meetings and such, and just try to make it so when he comes back from the break with us that he's a little bit further ahead.
Is there an update on Rasmus?
No update other than he's not going to play tomorrow, and we'll use the break to get a better sense of exactly where he's at. He just needs more time to be evaluated.
Sheldon Keefe, the forwards the same then for tomorrow?
Yes. Yeah.
Taking into consideration there's always things to work on and that sort of thing, but with one game left now before Christmas, what's your level of satisfaction is the right word for where the team is and how it's playing, the record it's accumulated to at this point?
Obviously, we feel really good about what we've done as a team, but it is a long season, and there's always little details to clean up. I mean, last night I thought we played a really good hockey game, but there's details inside of it over the course of 16 minutes that are things that happen more than once that you want to clean up. We made some mistakes in the game, whether it's some breakout pieces or mistakes off of face-offs. Like, those are the kind of things, little details in your game that even when you are feeling really good about them, I mean, over the course of 82 games, some things slip through the cracks. It's just the reality of a game as dynamic as ours, where, our sport is one that's a lot of things happen really quickly, and it feels like you're plugging holes in one spot and cleaning things up, and then all of a sudden, something leaks on the other side. So you're just staying true to your process of daily meetings and video and discussions with the team and with individual players, and maximizing the time you have in practice, and then just kind of riding the wave that comes with the NHL schedule.
I guess the fact of the matter is, though, you guys these aren't big goals we're talking about here with the record and the way you guys have been defensively, the goaltending you've had when you've needed it. These aren't big worries, I would assume. Yeah,
fair to say. I mean, we certainly don't have anything that I would say is of huge concern right now. We feel good about our game. We're just continuing to refine it, and special teams are an area I think that we can continue to focus on. That's why it felt so good to get such an important goal for us on the power play yesterday against a penalty kill that had really been thriving. So huge goal for us there. Those are just the little things that you're trying to be as good as you can in every single area. So we, whether it's statistics, the underlying numbers that are there, or our own game that we were seeing on the video, like, we're trying to refine it and be as close to perfect as we can.
Is there a concern at all? Do you have to guard against making sure the team's attention is sharp in a game like tomorrow before the break, an afternoon game against a team that maybe isn't having the best year?
Yeah, I think it's always funny game, the first or the last one, before the break. Just the reality of it. It's one of those that you can't help but you have plans after the game. You've got family in, or you're trying to get out. Like, you got all sorts of stuff that's happening. So our message today really was just about focusing on the fact you got 60 minutes remaining to play, and we want to, of course, with as good as things have gone for us here of late, the 2-game losing streak on the road notwithstanding, we felt good about our game, and of course want to go into the break with that same feeling.
What have you liked about Jordie Benn's ability to kind of stick around, wait for an opportunity?
Veteran player, knows exactly who he is, and what he needs to do. He's worked real hard through his injury to get himself back. Obviously, he did a really good job for us in stepping in at a time when we really needed him with our injuries, and did a really good job there. Got a great personality about him, just goes about his business every day. Popular guy in the room. I spoke about Dryden Hunt's personality. Another guy is just really comfortable with who he is and what he's done in the league, and is always ready and available when called upon. Of course, he's had some battles with injuries, but when he's gotten through that, every day you see him, you bump into him, you chat with him, and you see him interacting with his teammates, and you feel good about what he brings to the team.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
What was the value in exposing that Holmberg line to some different situations last night? What did you see with that?
I just think we're playing against a really good team, and there's some very good players on the other side. I just think, first of all, Holmberg has earned it. He's earned the opportunity to sort of take a step in the level of competition and the situations that I'm putting him in. And then you're also trying to almost test them and see what they can do there. Some of it I thought went well, and others, not so well, and things that they can clean up, but that's all part of that. Joey Anderson is similar to Holmberg, is trying to kind of find himself at the NHL level. And part of it is, playing well enough, consistently enough to stay in the lineup, and then the other part of it is how can your role and your minutes grow. So I think we need to expose our guys to that a little bit. We've seen what's happened on the back end as some of our guys have been forced into increased roles and responsibilities. So I'm trying to fight that balance of winning the game and trying to win every single shift and put everybody in the best possible situation, to also trying to ensure that our team can grow inside of what's happening day to day.
Thanks, Sheldon.